Hello, hello, Adao. How is everyone doing? Hope kila mtu ako fiti. Yeah, so I wanted to say something. Let me address this brother here. Bro, first of all, we don't need to prepare for. We are already at war. If you look at my videos, I have said that numerous times that we are already at war. Because why? Look at this new scramble for Africa that we're witnessing with our eyes. Realize this. We're in the fourth industrial revolution, where one of the major components of the fourth industrial revolution is the computer rising of things, the computing of the networking of things, and the computer connectivity of everything within everything and everything else. So that means what? A lot of electronics need to be built, and look at all the major components that are needed to create any electronic, be it lithium, be it tin, be it copper, be it cobalt and coltan, be it uranium, okay, to run the nuclear power plants, to be able now to electrify the electric cars. Because you know what? With electric cars comes need of power. And Europe is in dire need of wind power, okay? They don't have enough solar, so they can't really use a lot of solar power. But so they depend a lot on Ukraine. So what am I saying? We are already at war, my brother. We are already at war. You see the things the Sahel guys are doing. The Burkina Faso guys, the Mali, the Niger, the Chad guys, the things they are doing, that is already a declaration of war for these people. You know? Because these guys are looking into a future where if the rest of Africa wakes up to this and we realize our potential and actually tell these people, you know what? We know you guys have been leeching on us. You've been ticks. You've been eating into our blood, eating into our soul, eating into our humanity and everything. But it is time for us to tell you guys, you know what? Enough is enough. It is time for us to get what is ours. It is time for us to get the correct market price for everything that is ours. Believe me, my brother. You know we gold, diamonds, all the rest of the things that I've mentioned come from Africa. One of the biggest world's arable land, Africa. One of the world's places where you can harness any kind of electricity, be it solar, be it hydro, be it thermal electricity, okay, be it wind electricity. We all have that in Africa. Even when the kind that you harness using ocean waves, we can also have that in Africa. Because why? We are surrounded by oceans, bro. So we're already at war. And if we do not prepare properly for this war, these guys are going to come back again. And they're going to come back again, and they're going to hit us hard this time, because they know that once we realize our potential, like we are doing it right now. Let me ask you something. What do you think happens when the Burkina Faso guys, the Mali guys, the Niger guys combine, do the things they're actually trying to do, create nuclear power plants in their countries, deals with Putin, he gives them nuclear bombs, okay? He gives them transfer of high-tech militarized equipment, the S-400, the S-300, the S-500, okay? Access to high-tech jet fighters from them, high-tech military equipment from them, so they can defend themselves against anyone. And they are able and successfully create that military cooperation, that military federation that they were saying they would create between the Sahel region. What do you think happens, bro? These guys, between Mali and Burkina Faso, they have enormous gold reserves. Between Niger, the amount of gold, the amount of I think manganese or copper, the amount of uranium, bro, is insane. Now I'm telling you, these guys, we're already at war, because these guys are realizing that we're waking up. And that's why the other day you saw the general from the US, the black guy, saying how they are threatened by the way Russia is getting a foothold on Africa. Why? Because they are realizing that they have been dealing with us like children. They've always pretended to be the big brother, the prefect of the club, who will tell us how to live, how we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to eat. So they are realizing that if this wave spreads, and if the rest of us youths wake up and deal with these puppets that are still in power, bro, the war is already on. Because these guys cannot afford to lose what they get from Africa. Bro, the moment we start telling these guys that you're going to be paying market value for whatever you take from us, we are going to transfer knowledge into our country. We don't need to send our people again to your countries, and we're going to develop, industrialize, manufacture, process everything in our country. Bro, listen to me. Do you know the biggest diamond market First of all, it was in Antwerp, Belgium, the Jews, okay? Then they transferred to their homeland in Israel. And then after that, it's where? It's in, the next one I think is in, the next big diamond market is, I think, is in New York. And now India is becoming a world market for it. But this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing, bro. We in Africa have the largest industrial diamonds, bro. Raw diamonds I found in Africa. Now imagine this. Imagine all the South African countries that have that diamond. Imagine if they started processing it, going through the whole value chain of mining and processing it, okay, sorting it out, okay, brushing it, and what is it called? It's called cutting, brushing and cutting it, okay, certifying them, okay, and then having the diamond markets in their countries. Choose one of them, beat the capital of diamond. Say that everyone who wants diamond, if you want to buy diamonds in Africa, you have to come to this place, which is the capital of diamond, and cut off ties with all these people and tell them, you know what? We're no longer going to sell you raw diamonds. We're no longer going to sell you cut diamonds. We're going to process them, polish them, clean them, design them here in Africa. We're going to open up one of these countries to be the capital of diamonds, the capital of gold, the capital of everything that you need. What do you think, bro? These guys are going to come at us with everything they have, bro. These guys are going to come at us with everything they have, because that means the destruction of them completely, bro. If we take back our power, bro, and take back our minerals, use our land the proper way, harness all the electricity, bro, Inga Dam in Congo can be able to produce 40 to 50 gigawatts, bro, gigawatts of power, bro. That means that using that, use the Sahara Desert for solar power, okay? Use all the places for wind power. Use all the hydro. Use the geothermal that we have from Kenya. Supply all that power. We can industrialize. We can manufacture. We can develop every single thing we need, bro. We can do it in Africa. And these guys realize it. We Africans are the only people who don't realize that. As soon as we get our shit together, as soon as we get the plan together, as soon as we stop being puppets and coons and cronies and all this nonsense and focus, bro. Oh, bro. The war is on, bro. I'm telling you, it's time for us to prepare and realize that the war is on. But the unfortunate thing is this, bro. Most of us are still not awake. That is why we have to do this. That is why we have to tell these people, bro, we have everything. These other guys, you visit their countries, you get to realize that they just have a trickle of what you have in your country. They have a trickle of what you have. It's just that they've been able to maximize it, do it properly, reinvest it, make sure they secure it and don't squander it. That is why most of these countries use them shining. But what we have in our countries, bro, in Africa, if we would only utilize it properly, manage it, maximize it, process it, make sure that we are getting market value and use it to bring back the resources to the people, give the people money to open up industries, create good environments for people to create industry, bro, Africa would be untouchable. I'm telling you, these people would be coming to Africa to beg us just to have deals with us, to beg us just to have some sort of what we have. So, bro, the war is on. I'm telling you, the war is on. The more we continue waking up, the more these guys are going to be so insecure, because they realize that the waking up of Africa is the demise of them. The waking up of Africa means the total paradigm shift of, they've been calling themselves the first world countries. Africa would be the first world. Africa would be the first world that has everything that they would need to survive, bro. Peace out.